this video, we will see a typical day at Komatsudani Hoikuen, or daycare center. The video was shot in 2002. 18 years earlier, we made a video at Komatsudani as part of the original Preschool in Three Cultures study. In this video, you will see scenes of children arriving, origami, swimming, a fight over a teddy bear, lunch, nap, caring for babies and toddlers, free play, and departure, as well as a few scenes, for the sake of comparison, from the 1984 video. Komatsudani Hoikuen is located on the grounds of a 400-year-old Buddhist temple on a hillside in Kyoto, Japan. The Hoikuen, which is open from 7 in the morning until 6 at night, serves children from infancy through 6 years old. In 1999, the program moved out of its old location on the first floor of an aging building into new facilities built next door. Some children come to school on foot from the nearby neighborhood. Other children come by bus from neighborhoods farther away. Komatsudani started the bus service in the 1990s to keep their enrollment up in an era of falling birth rates. Children take their shoes off in the genkan, or entranceway, before entering the building. Morita Sensei, the teacher of the Tampopo, or dandelion class, for children 4 and 5 years old, arrives at school this day at 8:30. Here we see Nao-chan, the youngest child in the Tampopo class, holding onto her mother's hand, pleading with her to stay longer, as Morita Sensei encourages her to let go. A little after 9, the formal school day begins, with the Tampopo class lining up in 2 lines, one of girls and one of boys. At their teacher's direction, the children do paper, rock, scissors to determine which line gets to lead the way into the classroom. In the classroom, during free play, Nao and 3 other girls have an argument over a stuffed bear. Morita Sensei gathers the students to take enrollment. There are 17 children, a class size the directors at Komatsudani consider to be too low. The overall enrollment at Komatsudani has dropped since the mid-1980s, reflecting Japan's falling birth rate. Each day there is a teacher-led activity. Today's is making fish out of origami paper. Morita-sensei announces that it's time for swimming, and children change into their suits in the classroom. Back in the classroom, there's a second extended period of free play. Eventually, an argument breaks out among Nao-chan and some other girls over the teddy bear. From across the room, we hear Morita-sensei call out, "Hey there!" But she doesn't come over to break up the fight. Many Chinese and US viewers of this scene were critical of Morita-sensei's failure to intervene. When we asked her why she didn't intervene, Morita-sensei explained that she keeps a close eye on the children's fights and calls out to them if things are getting out of control or dangerous. But she emphasized that her intervening would interfere with the children's learning to handle their own disagreements. The director of a kindergarten in Kyoto pointed out that although the children's ways of dealing with disputes might look a bit harsh to adults, what we see here is a typically childlike solution to a childlike social problem. When teachers intervene too quickly, children miss out on opportunities to experience complex social interactions and to find their own childlike solutions. The solution the girls arrive at is for Nao-chan to promise in the future to share the bear and not attempt to keep it all to herself. Morita-sensei's approach here is almost exactly the same as the approach we found at Komatsudani 18 years earlier. In the 1995 videotape, we see Satoshi, in yellow, complain that Hiroki, in blue, has punched him. Satoshi then reaches out toward Hiroki with the ninja throwing star he has made with tinfoil, and Hiroki steps on Satoshi's hand. Midori, who's been watching, then comes to the rescue, drawing Satoshi away over to a group of girls, and explains, "Hiroki hit Satoshi and then stepped on his hand." A girl responds, "That always happens when you play with Hiroki. If you don't want to get hit, play with someone else." The classroom teacher, Fukui-sensei, who witnessed this whole scene, explained that she restrained herself from intervening in such disputes because to do so would be to give children the message that they can't handle their own disagreements. In 1985, when we asked Principal